All right, everyone. We're back with another week. It is the week of April 22nd to April 26th. Last week, or last time we had touched base about this week in the markets, I gave you my predictions of what I think is going to happen on the week. We were all the way around here in this daily inversion fair value gap. I had called out when I go into a daily time frame, it's going to make a lot more sense, but there is a daily fair value gap in the form of a BISI that I believe was a draw on liquidity. And then I also end up giving my private group on Discord a call out about this tail consequent encroachment as well as the south side liquidity pool residing beneath here and this candle as well, which is also the halfway or consequent encroachment, which is the professional term of this weekly inversion fair value gap slash daily fair value gap. We always start with the weekly, thinking about what this weekly expansion candle is going to do throughout the week, and then we monitor it on a daily basis where we're at. Typically, Monday, Tuesday creates the high or low of the week. Wednesday, Thursday we have expansion, and Friday is it's a telltale. It's a flip of a coin, but usually it's more expansion, but usually ends up coming back and retracing lower for the closing price of the week. So on the left we have ES as always. On the right we have Nasdaq. Um, ES has been very balanced in terms of price action, very balanced. Nothing draws my attention too much, especially on the weekly time frame, except for this little weekly BISI as well as a sell side liquidity pool at 49.25. Um, and that's really it on the weekly chart on Nasdaq. There's the sell side liquidity pool as well as this inefficiency right here. So we'll see if price does want to reach into that same inefficiency or liquid, yeah, inefficiency, and take out the liquidity pool right here. I'll mark this as well in the charts because it is the same one. See how price went to the consequent encroachment of this little area right here. Let's turn on the border or the middle line right there. See it now. I'm gonna annotate it. Put this right here. And yeah, in terms of proximity, ES has been our leader to the upside this entire time. Nasdaq has been not so willing, as though we have been making new highs, all-time highs even. This past week was a start of um, a retracement down into at least hopefully 50% of the expansion upward. So from like August to the start of January, um, we wanted to see lower prices. Our quarterly target was 14,250, if you guys remember that, or was it 14,5? No, 14,750. Okay, whatever. If you followed my Instagram throughout the time, you know that we called out this level right here. It would have been this candle's low, which came in at 14,886. This is also a different contract, but this right here, yeah, 14,500 would have been another one. But yeah, we touched this inefficiency and shot all the way back up. And now that we're in this range, what I notice is this candle's low to this candle's high. Um, right here is a premium fair value gap. So I'm going to leave this as inefficiently delivered price. I'm just going to leave it as sell side inefficiency. And I spelled inefficiency wrong. I knew it was one N. But yeah, so we'll do that. And I'll also add deep discount. So something ICT says is if price is going to go up, it needs to come down first. This was huge pump, very fast too. I mean, we've just been expanding the beginning of the year, but um, definitely got to see some retracement lower to take out all of the sell stops that have been trailed throughout that time. Because people right now are thinking, man, look at this bull market. We're out of the bear market. We're flying into new highs, market to the moon. But no, it's going to keep doing the same thing it always does: seek liquidity, rebalance inefficiencies, which is why we're noting all of this. And Nasdaq, it's a little bit choppy, but I do want to point out some things that I called out last week and what ended up playing out. So let's drop into the daily chart so it makes more sense of more current price action. So So this is the current Monday's opening price. I'm going to trail this back to this Monday right here, because this was last Monday as well as right here too. Let's go into the daily chart right here. Yeah, that's a lot better. So blah, 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 right here. All right, so ES I'm not too worried about. You see how we closed underneath this daily inversion fair value gap right here. Um, and then we came back, respected. You see how the wicks do a lot of damage, but look at where the bodies stay underneath that white dash line. That's the consequent encroachment of this inefficiency. And then we delivered lower right into this daily BISI right here that I had mentioned. 5120. Never mind. I didn't call anything out in ES. It was all in NASDAQ, but um, this is where we're at in ES. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of that. Don't need it. There's buy side liquidity, but mainly we just kind of mark that as an inefficiency. It's the same thing. So it's a daily high, which is means it's a high, will rest above old highs. Buy side liquidity, buy stops. But this also is part of a three candle formation, which forms a fair value gap in the form of a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. All right. We took out this low right here, so be wary of that. But ultimately, we're looking that prices wanting to seek out this sell side liquidity pool as well as the inefficiency beneath it. And that's ES on the right, which I'm more focused of and where I take all my trades, NASDAQ, because it's a faster mover. She really just moves. Um, all right, so start of the week. When did I call this out here? I could pull up my Discord and show you guys this shit. Excuse my language. The 17th I called it out, so right here I was talking about this, and it was really early in the morning. Um, kind of want to show you guys, so here we go. Make this full screen. All right, I just found the desktop company. All right.
Yo, what's good? Good morning, everyone. Apologize if there's background noise, but I'm gonna make this nice and sweet. I'm watching this candle's high right here. I believe it was yesterday's high. Market as buy side liquidity, but mainly this uh, pink area right here is what I'm looking for. There's a fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. That's pretty big. You see how that black line right there is like the consequent encroachment of it. I want to see if it stays short of that level on our way down lower. It seems like we're still working towards lower liquidity. I think around 620. I can't remember the exact number here. 603. 603 is pretty crucial. And then that white dash line is the ultimate terminus. But sorry if I'm breathing loud. I'm at the gym. But yeah, on the daily, uh, if price is gonna go lower, it's gonna go up first. So we'll see how deep we go
Huh.
into it.
I feel like someone just
Safe
said that.
trading and be safe.
Anyway,
Yo, what's good? Good morning, everyone.
anyway, that was Discord on the 17th. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, there we go. And let me get it full screen. Yeah, that was the 17th at 6:40 a.m., which would have been this day. And as you see where price was, it was right in this little area right here. It was in the 900s, so right over here. Um, I called out the tail consequent encroachment line, called out this liquidity pool, I called out that out. I called all these levels out prior to it, and you guys still want to go listen to people that are asking you to buy their courses. Like, the fuck? Why are you doing that, bro? Just listen to what I have to say. Um, promise you it's going to be fruitful. But we went overzealous and we completely filled that entire imbalance. Not just the weekly BISI, excuse my lots of ums, but also this fair value gap in the form of a BISI. These two orange lines right here. And we close right underneath it. So I'll be watching these. I'll mark them pink so I know. In my mind, I know what they are. They are a daily inversion fair value gap. So now that I showed you guys what happened, I could take these out as well. Yeah, I'm then gonna be watching this sell side liquidity pool too. This is last week's low, so we could just label it last week's low. So we know where we're at on our most parent time frame. It should be a very, very interesting week. Very interesting week. Yeah. Also like this little, see right here. That just had to happen in my YouTube video. It's crazy. Anyway, let's drop into an hourly just so we can kind of see. Yeah. Yeah, so this is when I was talking about it at 9:30, which is 6:30 my time. 6:40 is technically when the video was posted. Um, and from there, we just straight shot down to these lines over here. Uh, right now, I don't have any real bias. I think we're still going to work lower. Definitely. Like, if someone had a gun to my head, or let me say something a little more family friendly. Um, if I had to put money on the line, which is kind of what we're doing here, um, lower prices. That's what I'm saying. I believe prices are going to be headed lower. I've been very wary of a retracement ever since the big pump to get us out of that small retracement back lower. Um, and I believe it's finally happened. Now, I thought it was happening before and a couple other things, especially like over here, but I was obviously wrong. But the way we expanded last week, it's in a hurry to go get somewhere. So we know where that somewhere is, liquidity and efficiencies. And I think it's going to keep on going. But Monday should be pretty dry. Don't really expect much. No news drivers. Mainly creates the high of the week, but the rest of the week should be fun. Um, throughout the week, I'm probably going to just be looking for silver bullets. Uh, just little 10 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, um, fair value gap to liquidity trades. That's all it is. It's all it is a fair value gap to a high or low. Um, mainly consists of daily highs, weekly highs or lows, always new week opening gap, new day opening gap, that type of deal. But I've also been noticing, well, I guess I could share with Public Logic because why not, right? Um, should be for everyone to know. That's why you're here watching this. That the high and low created during the 9 o'clock hour, that 10 o'clock hour, most times, not all the time, but most times purges that hourly candle's high or low and continues to go in that direction. So if you take, for example, this 9 o'clock hour right here, why is it? Oh, it's on regular trading hours. It's so ugly. Right here, this is our 9 o'clock hour. We opened at the edge of it and attacked this candle's low as well as this low of the day. So two birds, one stone in that trade. I actually was almost a part of that. Or was I? Check my YouTube channel. It's on there. It's on there, bro. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on there, bro. That's ugly, but whatever. Yeah, I know I recorded the way that price attacked this candle's low right here. It was crazy. Um, very fast. I love those moves. But yeah, that's one example. Which reminds me, let's go take this new week opening gap and put it right here. So we know Monday's opening price, and everything above that white line is a bullish weekly candle. Everything below it, bearish. Um, let me go back to the daily candle because I want to show you guys how important these things are. We have Monday's opening price right here, and if we go backtrack 1 week, we can get Monday's opening price right here and Friday's closing price right here. You see how we opened on the previous week's Monday, went right to the top edge of that, wicked it, and then respected it. Also the quarter quadrant, the first quadrant of this daily inversion fair value gap, um, before working lower and expanding lower. So that was beautiful. Very, very beautiful stuff. as well as right here. I had called if price was going higher, I'd be very careful of this wick's consequent encroachment, as well as the new week opening gap right here. The reason I watched that because it resided right in between those two levels. And also look at the wicks doing the damage, but the body's telling the story. Very beautifully delivered price. I'm not going to be watching those levels anymore. It's in the past, like where we are now compared to how much distance price would have to cover if it goes all the way back there. Not really concerned with that at the moment. Those levels at the moment. Thank you. And yeah, right now we're kind of in just, still waters. We had a big wave hit us, and now we're just going to be floating. So I'll be trading my $10,000 account, paper trading. I'm going to turn that $10,000 account into 20K. And if I don't do it, and if I blow the account, then guess what? I didn't lose anything. So funny, right? All it means is I need to go back to the lab and fix something that's wrong with me because obviously, let me not say that. Right now, my price reading skills are looking pretty good. Um, go back, watch that old video of mine. It's all there. Of course, my private students, my private group, trying to restrain more of a, not a student, but just a community. I'm not trying to be a teacher or anything. We all have ICT for that, even though he's gone. But I'd be glad to teach new people these concepts and introduce them to the real truths of the market. Um, but no one's really interested in like that right now at the moment. I could do it, but 99% of the world does not want to know about it. And even if they did, it's going to take a lot more time to understand it and know it before they get it. So um, don't be discouraged though. Reach out to me, send a little comment. I read all my comments. I don't get any, so if I get a comment, I'm gonna see it, right? Um, but yeah, I'm just yapping right now. What's up, viewer? Um, I'm just like you. Like I really am just like you. Unless you're already making money, then I'm not like you. But I'm doing the process of what you need to do. And right now, that process for me is to take a paper train account, prove to myself I can make money consistently, not just one time gammy whammy, but like week after week, month after month. Um, and yeah, everything's gonna be public. It's gonna be a lot easier to work with a $10,000 account versus what I was working with. I'm not gonna disclose that number. I will in 2025 when I release everything that I've been working on um, to the public. Even though I don't want to, it's whatever. You guys can use my journey as a story, um, and that's fine by me. But current present Zach is not with that at all. So you guys aren't gonna have it. But I know that time changes a lot of things, and you just have to have faith and believe in what you're doing is going to come to fruition. And here I am now, predicting exactly where price is gonna go, weeks before you, a week before it even happened. But I've been doing this for 8 months now. Yeah, 8 months, and just try to rush to make money. Now I'm putting my foot on the brake, going back with the paper train account as a student of the market should, um, even though not we're more seasoned than before. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna keep on yapping if I don't stop myself right here. Um, good luck, safe trading this week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. With that being said, bye bye.